I'm going after 365 rejections this year, and I'm next going to go after one that would hurt the most, which is I want my books stocked in HEB grocery stores. HEB is one of those companies that continually proves they care about the community. They often are sending disaster relief into spaces that we desperately need. They donated $5 million to the Texas food banks, and their company culture is kind and thoughtful. For example, when my first book came out, my sister ordered a bouquet for me because she lives far away, and she told me to go get it at the curbside pickup. And so they got wind of this celebration that I was having. The curbside team wrote me a card and signed it congratulating me. And I keep this up on my pin board because it's one of the most thoughtful things that a company and a group of people has ever done for a stranger. They didn't know me. Now, HEB, I'm all set to be your Texas-sponsored author. I live in Texas. I can drive to many locations and sign so many books for my books that are set in Texas. This one is set in Corpus Christi, Texas. This one is set in a fictitious town in Texas called Huntswick. And they're gone now into another town, but I could maybe persuade these characters to come back in future books if you want to make me your Texas-sponsored author. Google search told me that HEB has something between 430 to 455 stores. The number not being exact is a little concerning, but I can go to most of those stores that are in America. Those ones being 340, so the US number seems to be much more exact. And I propose that after a certain amount of stores, I would have enough money to be able to donate a class set or two to underprivileged schools. I believe also if we were on the road quite a lot, that you sell tent material and I can set up camp in your stores and just sleep there or in my car in your parking lots. And in that way I could donate more class sets. It would be so great if HEB could just reply yes or no in the comments, but I am not without work ethic. I found out on HEB's website that I can apply to be a supplier of general merchandise, and so I'm doing that today. It seems that this is the website. Additionally, the Google also told me that HEB is on Range Me, and I think they have a free option to be able to put my profile up for retailers to view. So I'm gonna try that version, but I would be really great at assigning HEB. Bring me into your stores. I can sleep in the camping section. I have a family of 4. We can all squeeze into a tent together. If you want, my husband makes a really mean guacamole, and I'm pretty sure he would be willing to apply for a food handler's permit if you wanted him to make snacks for the events. I'm also just willing to have it be on shelves and just sneak into your store and sign copies if you don't want to do events. Any kind of yes is my kind of yes. And who knows? Maybe I will see these people one day again. I could also just drive down to the store because these people are local to me. Thank you for your time.